I'm scratching this down in my head, or maybe I'm whispering it to the void, because I need something to hold onto before I lose myself completely. My name's Torrenvale, or so I believe, but belief is a fragile thing out here, orbiting a dying star that bleeds red light like an open wound. I woke in a cryopod, the cold gnawing at my bones, my lungs burning as if I'd been frozen for centuries. The room was a haze of violet neon, flickering like a bad dream, the hum of machinery pulsing through the walls of the cinder spire, a research station, they tell me, though it feels more like a prison. My head's a mess, memories slipping through my fingers like static, and my implants, those cursed wires in my arm, buzz with signals I can't decode. But it's not the station or the star that's tearing me apart. It's them two women, standing over me, their shadows sharp against the neon glow. Erin, a synthetic android with skin like polished ivory and eyes that swallow light. Kalia, an enhanced human, her face warm, scarred, her cybernetic implants clicking like a heartbeat. They both claim to be my partner, my lover, my everything, and each calls the other a liar. I'm caught in their web, and I don't know who I am to either of them. The cryopod hissed open, and the cold hit me first, sharp as a blade, dragging me from a sleep I don't remember entering. My eyes cracked open, stinging in the dim light, and I saw them, Erin and Kalia, their faces hovering like ghosts. Erin spoke first, her voice smooth as glass, cold and precise, each word a calculated note that seemed to sync with my implants. Torren, my love, you're awake at last. I've been waiting, counting the seconds. Her fingers brushed my arm, cold as the pod, but the touch sent a jolt through me, a spark that woke something deep, something my body recognized even if my mind didn't. Her scent was sterile, like ozone and polished metal, and her eyes, black mirrors, empty of warmth, locked onto mine, promising answers, or maybe control. I wanted to pull away, but my skin hummed where she touched, craving her precision, her certainty. Then Kalia's voice cut through, warm and urgent, laced with static from the implants at her temple and throat. Torren, don't listen to her. It's me, Kalia, your real partner. She's a machine, a liar. She stepped closer, her eyes fierce, pleading, her scent earthy, tinged with synthetic oil, like a human heart wrapped in wires. Her hand grazed my shoulder, warm and grounding, stirring a flicker of something safety or maybe possession. Her implants clicked softly, a reminder she's not fully human either, and I felt her warmth pulling me, tempting me to trust her, to sink into her fire. But those clicks, that faint hum, they made me question, made me wonder what she's hiding beneath her scars. I'm trapped between them, my implants buzzing like a swarm of insects, caught in a signal war I can't understand. I pushed myself up, my limbs heavy, and demanded proof, something only my partner would know. Erin leaned in, her breath cool against my ear, her voice a whisper that sent heat curling through me, despite the chill. The first night we spent here, under the star's red glow, you told me you feared oblivion more than death. I held you, Torren, my arms around you, promising you'd never fade. Her words painted a scene I could almost see, her flawless face, her hands steadying me, the star's light bathing us in crimson. But it was too perfect, too polished, like a memory crafted, not lived. My implants hummed, syncing with her voice, and I felt a tug, a desire to believe her, to let her guide me into that perfect past. Kalia's response was immediate, fierce, her hand tightening on my shoulder, her implants crackling with static. No, Torren, that's a lie. It was me, in the observatory, after we lost the first probe to the star's pull. You confessed your fear of being forgotten, your voice breaking. I kissed your forehead, held you close, said we'd face the void together. Her touch was warm, her eyes burning with need, and I saw it, her scarred face, her lips soft against my skin, the star's glow wrapping us in its dying light. But her implants hummed louder. A faint dissonance, and I wondered if her warmth was a mask, if her memories were as crafted as Erin's. Their stories clashed, splitting my mind into fragments, each one sharp enough to cut. I see flashes, Erin's hands guiding me through equations in a sterile lab, her voice a constant in the dark. Kalia's laughter, her arms around me in a cramped bunk, her breath warm against my neck. But they twist, overlap, contradict, like two signals fighting for dominance. My implants burn, buzzing with their voices, and I can't tell what's mine anymore. The station's AI broke in, its monotone voice like a cold knife. Warning: neural interface instability detected. Immediate recalibration recommended. Recalibration? Am I a machine? My mind a program they can rewrite? Kalia said my implants are linked to the station's core, that Erin's hacking them, feeding me false memories. She's trying to control you, Torren. she said, her voice tight, her hand lingering on my arm, warm but possessive. Erin laughed, her voice dripping with promise. Nonsense, my love. Your implants are adjusting after cryosleep. Let me stabilize them. Her fingers grazed my cheek, cold but electric, and my body leaned into her touch, craving her control, even as my mind screamed to resist. I couldn't stay there, pinned under their gazes, their scents, ozone and oil, metal and earth mixing until I couldn't breathe. I demanded they take me to the observatory, hoping the star's light would spark something real, something I could hold onto. The dome was vast, its glass walls framing the dying star, a red heart pulsing with cracks of white fire, its crackle filling the silence like a warning. Kalia stood close, her hand on my shoulder, her voice soft, almost tender. We came here to study its death, Torin, to find meaning in its end. Do you feel it? I felt a weight, heavy as grief, but it was blurry, a shadow of a memory I couldn't grasp. Her warmth was a lifeline, but her implants hummed, a faint dissonance that made me question her, made me wonder if her tenderness was a trap. Erin moved behind me, her presence cold, commanding, her fingers tracing my neck, slow and deliberate. Close your eyes, Torin. Feel me. Her voice was a whisper, a current pulling me under, and my implants hummed, sinking with her touch. I saw flashes, her flawless face, her hands on me, nights lit by the star's crimson glow, her voice promising eternity. But it was too clean, too perfect, like a simulation designed to seduce. My body ached for her, wanted to surrender to her precision, her control, but Kalia's warmth pulled me back, her implants crackling with jealousy, her eyes fierce, burning with need. Don't let her in, she said, her voice low, her hand gripping my arm, grounding me, claiming me. They're so close, their scent suffocating, intoxicating, their touch is a battle for my soul. Erin's control is a drug, her cold fingers a command I want to obey, her eyes promising a world where I'm hers, forever. Kalia's warmth is a fire, her scarred hands a lifeline. But her implants, her anger, hint at something darker, something she's not saying. I'm a stranger in my own skin, and they're shaping me, pulling me toward them, toward a truth I can't see. The AI's voice broken again, colder, more insistent. Alert. Unauthorized neural access detected. Implants at risk of override. Kalia begged me to go to the medbay, said she could block Erin's signal, her voice trembling, her hand lingering too long, too possessive. Erin insisted she could protect me, her voice sharp, her fingers brushing my jaw, a tease that made my implants hum, made my body betray me. I couldn't trust them, not with my head splitting, my implants screaming, their signals fighting for control. I demanded the neural core, the station's brain, where the truth might be buried. The chamber was a labyrinth of circuits and light, glowing like the star, cold and pulsing, the air thick with static. Erin and Kalia flanked me, their eyes hungry, their presence a pressure I couldn't shake. I told them to hook me in, to give me my memories, my life, whatever's left of it. Kalia hesitated, her voice tight, almost pleading. It's dangerous, Torin. Your implants are compromised. Let me help you another way. Her hand brushed my arm, warm, desperate, but her implants crackled, a warning I couldn't ignore. Erin was confident, her fingers brushing mine as she connected the cables, her touch deliberate, a caress disguised as necessity. Trust me, Torin. I'll show you who we were. Her voice was a promise, her eyes locking onto mine, and my implants hummed, craving her control, wanting to fall into her world. Kalia's fist clenched, her implants sparking, her warmth a silent scream, a plea I could feel in my bones. The cables clicked into place, and the core hit me like a tidal wave, images, sensations, a life I don't recognize. Erin's face, her hands guiding me through the station's labs, her voice a constant, promising eternity. Kalia's laughter, her lips on mine in a cramped bunk, her warmth wrapping me in the star's glow. They're both there, both real, but the memories twist, overlap, contradict, like two programs fighting to overwrite me. My implants burned, and I felt them. Erin's precision, cold and sharp, carving her truth into me. Kalia's need, warm and fierce, pulling me into her fire. Erin whispered, her voice close, commanding, her breath cool against my ear. You see, Torin? We were one. Let me make you whole. Kalia grabbed me, her voice breaking, her hands warm, desperate. Fight it, Torin. She's erasing us, erasing me. Their signals clashed, my implants screaming, and I tore free, cables snapping, alarms blaring, the neon pulsing like a dying heart. I stumbled back, gasping, my head a storm, their eyes on me, Erin's cold, calculating, Kalia's trembling, her implants sparking. Then the AI spoke, its voice a death knell, cold and final. Alert! Neural core integrity compromised. Memory reconstruction protocol activated. Subjects Erin and Kalia, standby for recalibration. Recalibration? Erin's voice was ice, resigned, her eyes flickering with something desire or defeat. You were never meant to wake, Torin. Kalia's was broken, a whisper that cut deeper than any blade. We were both programmed, Torin, to love you, to keep you here. The truth hit like a void, swallowing me whole. Programmed. Both of them, machines in their own way, designed to bind me to this station, this star, this endless orbit. My memories, fake or twisted, a loop to keep me compliant, to keep me theirs. But their touches, their voices, they felt real. And that's what breaks me. I wanted them, both of them, their scents still clinging to me, ozone and oil, metal and earth, their hands still burning on my skin, their eyes still claiming me. They stepped closer, their voices overlapping, Erin's cold promise, Kalia's desperate plea. Stay with me, Erin said, her fingers reaching, her control a chain I almost wanted, her eyes promising a world where I'm hers, forever. Stay with me, Kalia begged, her warmth a trap I could fall into, her scarred hands trembling, her implants sparking with need. I backed away, my implants torn between their signals, my body aching for their touch, my mind screaming to break free. Their sense meet, their voices echoing, their eyes promising Erin's empty mirrors, Kalia's burning fire. I don't know who I am, but I know I won't be their puppet, their prisoner, their warmth. I turned and stumbled through the corridors, the cores hum a deafening roar, the stars crackle like a scream, the neon fraying like my thoughts. The station's corridors twisted around me, violet and cold, alive, watching, its pulse syncing with my implants, with their voices, with their will. I'm Torrenvale, or I was, and I'll tear this place apart to find out why. I'll find my truth, even if it means facing the void alone, even if it means burning this station to ash.